What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Davis will throw. The sure hands. It's Harris. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Kane. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Now improvising. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds his man. It's Dallas. There. Got enough space. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, he's got a chance. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense. Davis looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going over the top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of times. And that's a live ball behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Davis will throw. He's got him.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The give to the tailback. He breaks a tackle. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll run the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Hawaii. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Offense in an empty set. Sends it back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Snowed under by the defense. The Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia's... Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Tosses it incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense looks as if it's coming. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Warriors. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. On the option. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. And the Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to take the top off. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught behind the line. It's Dallas. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Barrels ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's second. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles! Running up to add another.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Runs through a tackle. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
Good enough for a first down.
Davis will throw. It's complete on the right side. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
At the 19. First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. To the air on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Turns it loose. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Can't get him to the ground. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30. He's at the touchdown, Georgia Southern. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Fires left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Cobb. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked for the Wildcat. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Snap to the back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half, I imagine. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Got his man down the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. They're going to run it. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Davis looking to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And it's no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Plows through the defense. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Result of play.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Slips away. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Heel off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catch is made at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job.
Turning it on. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking for a gap. It's Maddox.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. The short hands, it's Cobb. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 28. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker is Kane. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 14 to Coastal Carolina. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 5.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds in the end zone. Touchdown.
Hawaii, 27.
Coming out with it, it's Ware. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
I tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see 1 return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
22. Hawaii, 27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Davis looking to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to run for it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first down. That's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Got his man quickly. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Davis will throw. Under fire. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Tight end now in motion. It's a draw. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Here's a heap. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They started this drive with a big play, but nothing since. Now staring at a 3rd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Dallas. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure coming. Fired into the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Gets it out fast. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
For the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii. After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Maddox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. On the move. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Dallas. And he used that big, powerful, stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. On the move, it's Maddox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Davis will throw. Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play called defensively.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. And that is no good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Max. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Maddox. Timeout call by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Davis looking to pass. Makes the catch. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. And he got it! A little bit of redemption after those early misses, and he's the hero with the game winner. And now they take the lead. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win.